Welcome, everybody in the crowd, and welcome Patrick and Dan. Good to see you guys. How you doing?
Good. Thanks for having us.
Congrats on putting yet another album out. Does this get any easier?
Making music for us has always been fun, and we were lucky enough to grow up like 5 doors down from each other and discover that a long time ago. So yeah, it's always been kind of easy for us and fun.
Do you put pressure on yourselves for each new album? Do you say, it's got to be better than the last one, or are you kind of done with that game?
Yeah, I don't think we worry about it like that. We just try to have a good time and make something that we really like. That's about it. Yeah.
What did you do differently for Dropout Boogie? What was maybe one thing you attacked differently?
What's that?
What's the one thing you did differently for the album? Maybe you didn't record the same way, you attacked the album differently. Was there something?
I mean, every record we make a little bit differently, but this one, we were coming out of the pandemic. We've been kind of holed up in our houses, so we invited some friends to the studio to help write some of the songs for the first time. So we had a friend named Greg Cartwright, who's in a band called The Raining Sound. He came and helped us write part of Wild Child. We had the music done for that song. We wanted some help with some words, and another friend, Angelo, came and helped us write. And it took us like 20 years to start doing that.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess, we're idiots. We make it harder on ourselves.
What did you learn while doing this? Was it longer to do a song?
I know why Kanye has 50 writers on his songs. It makes it a lot easier. Next record, we're going to have like 70 writers on each song.
You've been doing it all wrong. You turned it around rather quickly, though. 1 year, minus a day.
Yeah, I mean, we were in the studio for about 7-8 weeks making the record, but all of the song ideas were laid out in the first like 10 days.
Yeah.
And in that period, Billy Gibbons stopped by the studio, and we did a song with him. He was one of the co-writers for the record too, and that was cool to get the jam with him. And
who put that together? I mean, does Billy Gibbons just call you guys at this point?
I heard that he was in town. So I texted him and I said, Pat and I are going to be in the studio. You should stop by. And then I got this, a few hours later, got a text and said, I'm on my way, amigo. and he showed up and he didn't have any guitars. He just had a bottle of wine. And so we poured him a glass and we gave him a guitar, and he stayed until the bottle was empty, and then he took off.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Wow. What is it about that guy and how he plays? Like, if I was you guys, I'd be like, let's play everything on Eliminator right now. Let's just have some fun.
Well, that's the thing is, everybody talks about, he's got special strings and this and that, but we handed him a guitar he'd never played, plugged it straight into an amp, turned it all the way up, and it just sounded exactly like him.
Were you, as a guitarist, mesmerized? Did you learn anything? Did it look different to you? Because it sounds different to anyone that understands noodling and playing with music.
I don't know. I'm just such a huge fan of his. It was amazing. Just having him sitting right in the room with us playing music, it was amazing.
It's the iHeartRadio album release party for the Black Keys. The new album is Dropout Boogie. It's available everywhere now. My name is Booker. Let's talk about a new song. We played some older songs. It Ain't Over. Attack that. Give me a quick 2-second synopsis. Tell me.
So you have to talk louder. I'm beating the drums here, and I can't hear.
All right, I'll go to the. Tell me about.
That's Billy
he wants to know about It Ain't Over. You should tell him about the.
It Ain't Over.
Machine.
Yeah. That song started. We started that song with a toy organ called an Optagon, which was made by Mattel in the 70s, so that you could put these little flimsy discs in. They were and you could hit these buttons and it would give you Hawaiian grooves or whatever. They all had pre-recorded themes. I think our record's I don't know, lounge, martini lounge or something. But I put the disc in and I just kind of laid out the chords. But my Uncle Ralph, who's a musician, we did the BoJack Horseman theme song together.
Nice.
He showed me about the Optagon when I was a teenager, and I remember, like he was like, yeah, if you wanted to make it sound really cool, you know, you put the disc in upside down and it plays backwards. He had a song called Backwards Wolfman. And he did that on. So anyway, I had our engineer Alan flip it, and that's the basis of the song.
It is the Black Keys on iHeartRadio.